Hello everybody, I'm Amin, co-founder and technical lead at Tokenova, a new launchpad platform that will be the first permissionless self-launch capable launchpad on Ton blockchain. So we're aiming to revolutionize how to launch tokens on Ton and create tokens and ICOs effortlessly. So let's start this exciting journey together, and I will be showcasing our product right now. So let's begin with connecting our wallet here. You can pretty much use any wallet you use. I will just use a mobile wallet from TonHub. Let's accept the request and go ahead. Okay, we're connected. Let's head to the account page. Here you can see the how your account looks and what projects have been going on. For example, I have a draft Jetton here, which is not launched. And as you deploy some projects, you can come and manage your tokens here, see the sales and the stuff, and get some accurate analytics. So we will be creating a new Jetton right now. We just head to some, you can just pick some type for your project. And next you should provide the metadata for your Jetton, which can be a new Jetton that you want to create on Ton, or just an existing Jetton master that you already created and just want to run the sales through our platform. So I will be just running some example project here. Let's complete this stuff. And we save the information for the Jetton. Next is the tokenomics section, which you have pretty much options to configure the distribution of the tokens, distribution of the funds, and configure the ICO parameters. So here we configure the minting. We have 3 different types of distributions, which default distribution is it directly goes to the user. For example, I dedicate 1000 tokens to this wallet that will be directly minted to him. We can have vesting distributions which will release funds over intervals of time. So we will create some vested distribution here. I will vest 20,000 tokens to this wallet address. And every day this wallet owner can only withdraw 100 tokens. So the last type of distribution is the lock, which you should already be familiar with it. It's pretty simple. And lock distribution, we lock some tokens for a specific amount of time. So we just lock this for about a month. And yes, this is the distribution of the minting tokens. Sorry. So after that, we have ICO part, which we can easily configure the price, sale target, and sale end date, and the other configurations on the releasing of the tokens. So here we set that every token we have is worth 2 tons, and we will sell 10,000 tokens, and the sales will continue until the end of the September. And we will also set some soft cap of 6,000 tokens sale for the projects, and if more than this amount is sold, the ICO will be considered successful, and if it's below this amount, and then the ICO is considered failed and everything will be burned and refunded. So we will lock the sold Jettons until the ICO is finished, and we will proceed with ICO fund distribution. Here we can actually distribute the money that comes from the sales. For example, 1,000 tons will be dedicated to this wallet address from the sales. So we have total amount of, if the ICO finishes successfully and all the tokens we hit the hard cap, we will have 20,000 tons. So I will dedicate 1,000 tons to, for example, my wallet address. Also, I can vest and lock these funds, The purpose of this vesting and locking is the security and safety for the participants. So we will automatically assign some score, safety score, that will ensure that users run through a safe journey to the project sales, and no rug pulls or any other unfortunate events can occur. And we want to minimize the probability of that on every project. So only the projects with a specific safety score can enter our main page and our web applications. So another projects that are below this criteria, they will only be available from the project link, and there would be a disclaimer notice from our side as well to protect the users from any unfortunate events. So next we have the saving of this data, so we can move on launching these steps. So here we just save this information. And next we have the tokenomics block for the white paper. This will be showcased later. And you can just download this file and put it on your website and white paper to showcase your tokenomics and sales distributions if you want. So the most important part is our launching the tokens and ICO contract. So basically everything we have about the Jetton and sales and minting and locks are done in smart contracts that are strongly checked. So there's nothing to worry about. And everything happens automatically, fully on chain. So I will proceed with deploying the Jetton master here. I will confirm the transaction. After that, we have to mint the Jettons for this direct distribution we defined there. And yes, the first transaction is sent, so I will proceed with the second one. Okay, these are actually independent, so I can proceed with deploying the lock transaction too. So we ran into an issue with Tokenova. Let's redo this. Okay, let's wait this to be processed. Okay, we can now mint the tokens to the lock. This will transfer the Jettons to the lock contract, so it will be locked for a specific amount of time. Tokenhub doesn't allow simultaneous transactions, so I have to wait all of these to be sent completely. So we can sign this transaction as well to deploy the vesting contract for us and wait for it to deploy our vest into it. Okay. Now we will send all the tokens that are going to be vested to the vesting contract, and later we can send vested locks and dedicate values for every distribution. So waiting for the token transfer, and it's done, and we will proceed with dedicating this vested distribution to the specific user. And for the last step, we have the deploying of the ICO master. ICO master is the contract that is responsible for handling all the logic related to ICO and creating the contracts and wallets for users. So this is the mm, most important part of the platform. So let's proceed with deploying this as well. It didn't show up. Okay, the configuration is complete and our project is now deployed completely. And you can actually come here and see the launch Jetton here that you can manage later and see the sales. So this is how we will handle the self-launching, and you can pretty much create any tokens and put the information. So you can easily launch your token and create your Jetton. The next feature I want to showcase is our Telegram web application, or TWA. And this is the main advantage of our project that will make user capable of just going to Telegram and going to our bot and directly seeing the projects and participating in the sales without even leaving Telegram. So let's check our TWA here. As you see, we have some blogs that there will appear some tutorials for you, and we will have the projects here. As you see, the project is visible now, and you can see the tokenomics of how I created these distributions. You can also see the sale fund distribution, and you can proceed to connect your wallet here. Actually, I will connect my wallet again in this application. Okay, we're connected. Let's proceed with buying some tokens. Here you can easily set the values, how much you want to buy. There's some minimum investment and maximum investment you want to satisfy this criteria, and you can just request the transaction and accept it and go to the buy. So yeah, that's it. That's how our platform handles these decentralized permissionless sales. We hope to see you on our project, and stay tuned for our testnet launch, which we will have some demo projects to showcase our product, and we will reward you with some NFTs, and there will be some lucky winners to receive some NFTs that will give you some exclusive privileges on future sales. So stay tuned by then.